Hello, everybody, and welcome to Couch Potato Queens live after Survivor finale, baby. I'm your host, Alex, and I am joined by my beautiful, bodacious babe of a best friend, Ken.
That's me. I didn't know which one you were going to say.
You're sitting next to me.
Well, I mean, but Josh is joining us too.
And also,
hi, guys.
Detroit Daddy to the stars.
Ooh.
Josh Mendelson.
Hey girl, how you doing?
I am so good.
I am so good. We got a good winner tonight. Okay, like slay.
If you're here for not spoilers right at the top, get out of here because we're about to say it. Congratulations, Marianne.
Marianne, yes. We got.
Very.
Can I just say, not only is she she's an iconic winner. Like honestly, she's the best winner in a while, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
she played a great game, and I think she doubted herself because they're out there now when they do the interview at the end. But she played really good, and she should be proud of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hello, Maureen. Hi, Jelly Donuts.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Steven. Yes, I mean, Marianne really did turn it out. Like, they even said in like the pizza party after the episode that
Your favorite part?
My favorite part of Survivor that there were so many people that were going to vote for Mike until she turned it out at this final tribal.
Mm-hmm.
So props to her, because most of the time, at least in recent seasons, the final tribal doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect
too
much. Yeah.
I loved her quiet game. Like, I really respect that, and related to the fact that she was this young woman who came in and she was kind and happy and generous, and so people assumed that she had no brains and that she had no strategy, and I totally relate to that. Like, that is so frustrating. Kindness does not mean stupidity.
Exactly.
Like, I am working here. Thank you.
Yeah, and I can say, the first half of the game, she was a little out there, over-the-top personality. People found her annoying.
Okay, but wouldn't that be all of us?
I love us.
Yeah. Or like
there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. But she slayed. That second half of the game, she worked it. She put herself in a spot. She thought 2 spots ahead the entire game. She put herself in a spot not to get voted out once merge started. And that's the time really to start really playing. The first part of the game, you're supposed to just keep yourself there, make bonds with people, but at merge, you're supposed to set yourself up so you're not the one going and you're making it round to round. And I really feel she mastered that, and she was able to put herself in a spot where she was not a target.
Exactly.
Really ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she put it out perfectly in her final tribal where she said all the young people were leaving. Anyone who was seeming too strategic was leaving. So I had to make that not me. You know, and I think that the editors did a really good job at having this still be an exciting winner where we didn't see it from a mile away, but you could see the hints happening if you're putting it all together.
Right.
So overall, I would say this season of Survivor was more successful than the previous. You know,
way better than 41. Way better.
I agree.
Because the person we wanted to do well, Shan and also Ricard, were the 2 we were rooting for, and they didn't make it to the end. Yes, Erica was I'm happy she won.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one was work, girl. I would have been fine with Lindsay as well. I liked Lindsay too. I did. I liked Lindsay. I guess Jeff Probst really liked Lindsay. Is it just me? If anyone viewing, does anyone notice that Jeff Probst had the hots for Lindsay? Because during the reunion, he was asking a million questions to Lindsay and ignoring everyone else.
I'm sorry, Josh, but I just want to bring up really quick. You were I would have wanted Lindsay to win this game.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Am I just being a hater? What is going on? But
no,
I feel like Lindsay kind of had a bad attitude. If she didn't get taken on the rewards, if if she was on the wrong side of the vote, if she would be well, what was the deal with that? What was the problem with that?
Yep.
Girl, the way to do well in Survivor is you catch more flies with honey, you know?
Yeah. She was annoying to me. She was very annoying to me. I would have rather had Jonathan win Jelly Donuts.
I mean, I would I love
Jelly Donuts is about to
Donovan.
physically fight you.
I know.
Oh no, I was secretly obsessed with him physically, not with this. He was not that bad. Jonathan wasn't a bad guy. Jonathan, I'm sure, is a really cool guy.
At
Just
least his
as I said
edit.
about
From
Big
his
D on
edit.
Big Brother.
Yeah,
If they said that he was treating the women poorly, I'm sure he was.
I
But
don't think they would just say
the
that.
edits that we got, he was fine, but I'll believe them. But I stand by, he was fun to watch. He was really entertaining. And
Yeah.
I mean, he just made challenges so exciting. So
Yeah, I did think he talked down to the women a little bit on the season. I didn't see anything that I'm like, he's canceled. Like he'll never work in this town again. But I don't think the vibe was right. He kind of was the only one being pretty like standoffish or talking down to the women. So I do see what you're saying, but I don't think
just
he's
say
the
something
horrible guy.
I think he talks like that to everyone, though.
Thank you, David Cross. Appreciate
Hi,
that.
David. Love Lindsay. I think she would have been a great winner. Well, we're all entitled to
she's
our
not.
opinions.
So
You know what? And let's go with Drag Race. All right, now. But can I say a random thing? How good did Drea look on the jury at the final tribal council? She was slaying. She looked good. Drea for best dress.
We are all entitled to our own opinions.
No, and so I think her makeup was on point. That was
That's like, okay, I think she looks.
You and Twitter disagree.
was Twitter saying she looked a mess.
Okay. Because she had like a white powder or something on her face that was too reflective. And
Yeah,
so
so the light was hitting her in a really weird way.
Yeah.
So maybe if she was in like a not
darker
like stage lights.
Yeah. It's like when you're in the club and then someone takes a picture of you with the flash on.
And you're like,
and you can see the highlight or like the concealer that you put under your eyes. Like I see it all the time and it drives me crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
put a lot of highlighter on. I mean, and that comes from me who does not.
Yeah, we don't wear makeup, but I have a little mascara on tonight.
Ken's painted for the gods. Okay.
Okay, and also I know this is an unpopular
David's on our team now. I did not like Drea's makeup at all.
Yeah.
There it is.
But Maureen thought Drea looked good. I thought she looked great. I mean, her outfit was perfect.
She looked great.
Her hair looked excellent. She looked beautiful.
Makeup.
But I'm like, you're wearing a lot of highlighter.
I think Drew, overall, this was a great cast. The season had a really good dynamic. It was a lot of people that were playing with really good sportsmanship. When people got voted out, they were like, congratulations, and like, it's all good. It's just a game. I kind of liked that mentality because the blind sides were really good this season.
I know.
People got blindsided, like Omar at Final Six. Like, that was an epic blindside. So it's a good season.
So mad.
I only cried once during this episode of Survivor.
This episode.
Or this 3-hour cascade of Survivor.
When Marianne won?
Survivor movie.
No, I cried when Mike won his immunity and said, "My kids are gonna be so proud of me. My kids are gonna be so proud of me."
Y'all liked Mike. I could not stand Mike. Ew.
I'm just like good for him. Like I'm like
so
that's a cute moment.
Good for him, but vomit emoji.
We are so on different teams this season.
Y'all liked Mike?
I've liked Mike since day one. You know it.
I was like, no, he's like probably a cop.
He's a firefighter.
I was not letting another leader cisgender male win another Survivor. It's not happening for another.
Josh,
I didn't say he had to win.
Josh, you know me. I love straight cisgender white males.
Oh yeah.
You don't know. Maybe he's a little queer.
Mike did nothing but make mistakes. Jelly Donuts, what I will say is I think Mike made good TV. Like Mike was making weird deals.
Yeah.
Mike was making dumb moves.
Yeah.
Mike was losing his idols in the sand. Like,
but also being a sweetheart.
Yeah. And then also having his family moments. I was like, this guy's good television. Am I like, he's an excellent Survivor player. He has to come back. No. I don't
No.
need to see him on the island again. But he made some good TV moments, so that's why I liked him. But
I do think
I would have been upset if he won.
I think coming back in another season, obviously Marianne, I think will come back if there's some other type of.
Oh yeah, they'll bring her back.
She'll be number one on the list. I think Lindsay will come back. I know y'all hate her, but I do see Lindsay coming back. I see Jonathan coming back, and I see Drea coming back, and I see Tori coming back.
Oh, they're gonna bring Tori back.
I hate Tori.
Tori broke the internet. One person I want, just because she had so many ridiculous moments.
What were her moments?
She had a lot of moments. A lot. She was a mess, but like that's what we liked about it.
Yeah, she was sloppy. She was calling people out.
Oh,
she won those 2 immunities in a row. Like she did.
Kendra has trauma blocked this all out.
I actually have an ex-therapist who looks just like her.
You know she's a therapist.
I know. So like I almost think that my therapist might have lied to me about her name or something.
So apparently it was actually really funny. I think I already said this on a past episode, but she's apparently allegedly an anti-vaxxer. And Rob Sesternino left a tweet saying something like this: when she won immunity, it's like this is the first time she's happy to be immune or something. And it was such a read. It was everything. It was great.
In this economy, you're gonna say that? Girl, okay, Miss Thing.
This is allegedly, and I still watch her on the show, but that's
Oh my god,
that's funny.
So one person I want to talk about, because they have not been a hot topic at all this season, but they kind of had some hot moments in this finale, is Romeo.
Oh yeah.
You know, I will give you a hot topic. I saw his bulge, and it was nice.
Go off, Bulge. Work, you better work, Bulge. Yes, Bulge. Let's get sickening, Bulge.
For the women.
Come on, Bulge. But what I would like to know from our viewers in the comments is, do you think he deserved to be in the final 3? Yes or no? And my thought, I'm going to influence everyone before anyone else gets to talk, is that yes, he deserved it because he won that challenge and he's a valid player, not a goat, because he won that challenge and made that move. So if he did not do that, if he did not win that challenge, absolute goat. But I think that he proved himself in his final moments.
Alex, I think anyone who gets to that spot got there for a reason and deserves to get to that spot.
Yeah.
Who it is.
Yeah.
Anyone, if they get to that final spot, final 2, final 3, that is a hard spot to get to. They deserved it.
Yeah.
I
There's
agree.
no question.
I agree.
Do you think that he's a goat?
I think he would have beaten Mike. So no. If it was a final 2 and it was him or Mike, I think he would have beaten Mike.
Oh, we have a big comment here from Jelly Donuts.
They said that they were going to vote for Mike in the first place.
Yeah. Then he was a goat. Their hand if you were going to vote. Romeo was meh. His story was cute for 1 episode, but after 13 episodes, I'm yawning. But for sure deserved to be there. But then I think Marianne low-key used him.
I think that Romeo was the GOAT, but he didn't technically end up being the GOAT because he got his position himself in the final 3.
Yeah. Yeah, like he earned it in the end, you know?
Yeah.
If he had not won that challenge and someone had just dragged him into the final 3, you know?
Yeah, like they were not voting him out because they knew he wouldn't be a challenge.
Yeah.
Like that's
I agree. Yeah, it would have been, I think Mike would have, I guess, won then if Marianne wasn't there, if it was a final 2, and if it was him and Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike would have
won.
Mike got 1 vote, though. Who do you think voted for Mike?
Do we know? Does anyone in the comments know who voted for Mike? I think it was Jonathan.
I think it was Jonathan.
Yeah.
That makes me like, ugh, I don't like that. Okay, but let's ask a question. So what if Jonathan would have won the fire making challenge and it would have been Jonathan?
That was going to be my next question.
Work.
Yeah. I think Marianne still would have won.
I do too. I don't think Jonathan would have won.
No, Jonathan would have done well with the jury.
Because I don't think Jonathan played a good social game.
No.
I think that he could argue he had a social game, but can you think of any like big moves Jonathan made other than being like a Goliath?
No.
You
No,
know?
Jonathan was always along for the ride with someone else who was making a big move. Like he was close with Omer, he was close with Mike.
He was on endurance. Ooh.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean
But that's
anything.
not that's not him making
that
a move.
doesn't make you win Survivor.
So here's the tea. Y'all want the inside tea, which I read on Reddit, which now I can kind of talk about it because, you know, some people, whatever. On Reddit, allegedly, the tea is that jury was never letting a man win this game. They were going to vote for a woman if there was any woman sitting there because of the last 4 years. That the last woman that won was season 34, 10
And
years,
remember,
5 years ago.
they did not see the previous season.
And they did not see the previous season. So there was no way they were awarding that to a man.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I was
can
actually going to make a comment with Highs wearing a feminist shirt. I was going to say, like, he has to vote for Marianne now. Look at his shirt.
You're going to look like a big liar.
Call yourself a feminist, but you voted for a man.
Okay.
And that jury was stacked of women and to gays. So there was no way Marianne was winning no matter what. She could have just sat there and looked pretty. She was going to win. But she deserved it.
Yeah.
I mean, Drea said she was going to vote for Mike.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised by.
I know.
So was Roxroy.
Yeah. I mean, Roxroy's always been
I'm
a guy's guy and let's do a men's alliance.
Yeah.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Drea and Roxroy were voting. We're going to vote for Marianne.
Yeah.
I think 90% of them
were not voted. So overall moments of this season, what would you say was like a standout moment? Like if you had to be like, season 42, this is why you should watch it because of this one blindside play challenge, whatever. I'm gonna start with Ken. What to you is like, this is the moment?
I'm so bad at, my memory does not work like this. Like I have not seen the last 12 episodes or however many.
Whatever comes to mind.
Okay, the first thing that comes to mind, my favorite thing about this season is the guy who dislocated his arm running through the sand.
David?
Yeah, that was my favorite
Not
thing about
David.
this.
Oh my Lord. Did you watch last 10 episodes?
I think every episode I talk about it.
Not David. Not David showing up day one and immediately dislocating his shoulder.
By running.
I hate when I run so hard that I dislocate my shoulder. It happens to me all the time.
Oh my God, we were hiking on vacation.
Yes, I mean Daniel, not David.
Yeah, that guy. We were hiking on vacation, right? And we were going through this like slot canyon, and this woman who was with us dislocated her shoulder. And I looked back at Paris and I was like,
it's Daniel.
Yeah. I was like, did you, like, we were finally out of the slot canyon. So I was like, okay, I think it's safe enough that they won't hear us now. Did you see her do anything to dislocate her shoulder? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, so that's how it happened on Survivor then.
Someone's done it before. He was born to dislocate his shoulder. Someone else did it.
That's stupid.
It happened in Heroes vs. Villains. Stephanie LaGrossa happened to her. But
so that's
can I do my moment?
Yeah.
Yes, Josh. What is your moment?
Okay. So like my moment. This is my moment. Okay. How good.
What are you doing?
I don't know what just happened, but that's okay. We're
What?
good.
I have car sickness.
I have
now.
to leave.
What just happened?
I don't know.
But it's cool. Whatever. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so my moment would be, my favorite moment has to be the blindside at Final 6 on Omar. And Omar looks at Marianne and he's like, did you do this? And she's like, yes, that was a Godfather moment that will go down in Survivor history. I love that moment. It made the season, in my opinion.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. I felt emotional about that. And
Yeah.
I don't usually get emotionally attached to people on this show.
Yeah. I think that my number one moment of the...
No one asked.
I'm answering my own question.
Go ahead, Alex.
My favorite moment was probably that first tribal after merge where Drea and Marianne like band together and use their idols to stand up for what they believed in, and then they had that whole moment, which was great. And then Marianne finds that idol. I think Marianne's idol is like what sells this season for me.
Yeah.
You know,
that speech she gave about her idol. I was like, yes,
yeah.
slay.
I know that might be like a cop out because it's like the winner, but like
no,
but like this season has an excellent winner with a compelling story and a really big move that not only showed her game but also stood up for what she believes in her morals.
Yeah.
So I'm like, work, diva. You know what I mean? So
it was a slay for me. It was a extra large fry.
Yeah, extra large fry, 100% across the board.
Oh my god! Okay, what Jelly Donut said was like a sad moment for me. I didn't want Jenny to go out for that. Like, ruined it.
I was sad about
Rob's Queen Jenny.
I honestly do think, I know I can't stop talking about him and I'm so sorry, but I think that watching Jonathan pull those like boats full of people and boxes through the water with one arm, like I think was watching him in challenges is worth watching the season.
And I will say Jonathan's hot. He can destroy him anytime.
Like, I don't watch things like this. I don't watch.
Let me object.
It's 2022. Everyone's at least biased. Jonathan, give me a call.
Wrong people in my life.
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, I know.
You don't see, I gave you tickets to the gun show, baby.
All right, we're gonna leave.
Ken asked me today if I've ever seen a Minions movie, and she meant it. So
I haven't actually.
I haven't either.
And why would you think that I did? Why would you think that I would watch
I would never think you've seen a Minions movie.
Why would
Alex movie?
Why would she assume that I was assuming that she
I don't even know what Alex movies are though, really, Alex. Like I don't
Romeo and Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like the movies I've introduced you. Drop Dead Gorgeous you like.
That's the only one she watches.
You like Showgirls. We showed you Showgirls.
We like Showgirls. We like Barb and Star.
Barb and Star all day long. We should just do a pod about Barb and Star.
It's because I love our friendship.
It gives her something to aspire to.
Work. Okay, so like who was your top 2 players and your bottom 2 players?
Top 2 players of the season.
Omar and Jonathan for me.
Not Marianne. Okay.
And I would never want to watch you on reality TV because you would be that girl that votes out all the girls. I know this. You would be the
because it would be my biggest competition.
Kind of be like, I want all the women out of here now.
Men are very easy to manipulate.
That is true. I would probably align myself with like all men because I'd be like,
I'd want to work with all the girls.
Look at me. Like I'm aligning with the men.
I'd work with one jock and like all the girls. That's what I would do.
Girls don't like me.
I think they would. You'd be surprised.
They're jealous.
I feel like my 2 top players are probably Marianne because of the idol. Okay. And Omar because he navigated pretty hard through a lot of tricky
strategic players?
Yeah. Oh shit, your laptop's gonna die.
Oh shit. I always do that.
I know.
It's right here.
How embarrassing would that have been?
If it did happen, I would just take over. We're good.
Yeah, Josh, you just roll with it.
I did it for Big Brother. We're good, you know.
Yeah.
While they're plugging in, y'all, if you do watch Big Brother, I'm going to be, like, you know, man on ship doing it this summer. Alex might be assisting a little bit. She has some scheduling conflicts, but we will be doing Big Brother this summer. It's going to slay if you watch it. It's going to be fun. We had so much fun last year. We had fun for Celebrity Big Brother, bashing Todrick Hall, and we will bash Todrick Hall forever. And it's going to be fun this summer, so that will be fun.
Catch us for Big Brother for sure.
Yes.
So Jelly Donuts tops are Marianne and Omar, thank you, and the bottoms are Rox, Roy, and Daniel.
Well, if we're talking strategy,
just like overall, like the players, you're like
who
these
was, like,
people
the best,
are like
not like who I like.
Daniel,
no, like excellent Survivor players. Who like
Daniel definitely is bottom 2.
Oh, okay. And then Omar and Marianne.
Yeah,
100%.
Okay, so top 2, Marianne, and I'm gonna say Jonathan. No, but I'm gonna say Lindsay. Lindsay, Jonathan combo, and Marianne. For bottom 2, I'm gonna say Daniel because he was annoying, and Roxroy.
Yeah,
I wasn't a
Roxbury
fan.
for
He was all
sure.
about voting out the girls, and I don't like that. I do not like a player who wants to vote out all the girls.
Yeah, Roxroy was definitely like a weirdo this season.
Yeah.
Just because he was playing more of like a season 1 Big Brother game where he's like, we gotta vote out whoever's not contributing to the household. like there was no strategy and it was just like, who's a bad roommate? Let's get him out of
He
here.
just wanted to vote out all the girls, and I don't like that. He really didn't like Tori. And I mean, yes, I mean, like, I liked watching Tori. I thought Tori was good TV. If Tori would have left pre-merge, I would have been sad because she caused drama.
Yeah, and then every tribal council that Tori was a jury member of, she would sit there and go,
Y'all just haven't watched your past Survivor seasons. That's called the Eliza. So.
Tori was on some other, okay? Tori was like going like bananas in that jury. Go back and watch. You'll see her. Every time she's like clutching somebody. Like, I'm like, girl, it's not that big of a deal.
It was too much.
Hi, Nanya. Good to see you
Nanya.
again. Oh my God. Thank you so much for appreciating it.
Okay, wait, ready? Blindside, idol played.
My bottom players have to be probably Roxroy, just because what the fuck.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm trying to think who my second one was.
Daniel.
He was just annoying though.
You know who's like low key kind of a bad Survivor player? I don't think that she's the bottom, but I don't think she played a very good game.
Chantel didn't
That's
play a good
who
game.
I was gonna say.
Chanel, you mean?
Chanel.
Yeah.
Not Chantel. That's
other season, right?
That's our friend over at Reality Realness with 3 S's, y'all. We love Chantel.
Yeah, we do.
Chantel would nail Survivor.
She played a
Chantel
great
would
game.
nail every game she plays.
Yeah.
She is
but I feel like
Chanel.
Chanel kind of had a weird game where she was playing kind of like too strong too early, you know, and like making promises she couldn't necessarily keep, and it just seemed kind of like a sloppy game that she didn't really know what direction she was trying to go.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think she knew where she was going yet.
Yeah, but she was trying to make big moves without having like a plan for the future,
right?
Which is like the number one thing not to do in Survivor. Don't just make a plan for this week. Make a plan for your game. You know. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say she was the worst, but I was kind of a bit like surprised by her, you know, gameplay. When Jeff said this was the best tribal, the final tribal, I rolled my eyes a full 360. Oh my God, I know. We were saying that it felt like
a very well moderated panel.
Yeah, like it was like just very well respected. Everyone was like, "Thank you for your time."
It took turns asking questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, there have been way better final 2s in the past. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I think the best final 2 performance is a winner that people don't usually remember, but it's Todd in China, who was the second gay winner after Richard Hatch. And Todd's performance in China, season 15, if y'all are trying to watch it, is one of the best final tribal performances I've
That was a good final tribal. I don't know if I love that season as a whole, but just
it's one of the best seasons.
I like it, but I don't think it's like one of my faves.
Courtney Yates? Are you kidding me? She's a gay icon. Courtney Yates is the
moment. It's good, but I'm like Pearl Islands, you know?
Ew.
I love Pearl Islands.
Ew, you're such a casual viewer liking Rupert and the Pearl Islands.
Oh, I like Rupert.
I like Sandra, okay?
I like Sandra too, but Courtney Yates way better than anybody.
Josh, I have a Survivor podcast. I am not a casual viewer.
Maybe you can be a guest sometime.
Maybe you could be a guest.
I'm sorry, I'm going Megan McCain again.
On my podcast.
I'm going Megan McCain again.
No, but it is a good season. I'm just like, it's not like my thing. But it is an excellent, excellent tribal at the end. I agree. Yeah, just kind of like a bummer, you know? Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is one of the best seasons. It's all these little munchkins. The Courtney Yates was 98 pounds and she still won an immunity challenge. It was everything.
Let me be basic. I love Sandra. Let me enjoy this, okay?
Okay, fine.
Thank you. So if you could pick like one person from this season to come back, or here, if you could pick two people to come back on like a heroes versus villains situation, who would be the hero that you'd want to see back, and who would be the villain you would want to see back?
All right. Can I go first?
Yeah.
So this is okay. So villain, I'm gonna choose Tori because Tori was good TV. I know she's eventually gonna come back, and she is perfect as a villain. I think
100%.
Tori was great. I think she would stir shit up. She has that sequester mentality because she was on sequester, which is like kind of like overplaying, but it's just a hot mess to watch. Hero is a toss up between Jonathan and Marianne.
Is Jonathan a hero?
I think he can be either
Is he
or.
a villain? I don't think he's a
Am I the
villain.
villain?
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
I realized this like when after I thought like I said this question, this is kind of a season of villains.
Yeah, there's a lot of villains.
Yeah, there are.
Like everyone I could see being a villain.
Yeah.
You know, anyone who would have been a hero got voted out pretty early, you know?
I'd like to see Omar again, obviously, because like Stan Omar.
But would Omar be a hero or a
He'd be a
villain?
villain.
He'd be a villain.
He'd be
Yeah.
a villain. I also think I'd like to see Hai again.
Would Hai be a
He'd
hero
be
or a villain?
He'd
I would be
villain.
a hero.
I think Hai
I
would
think
be a hero.
Lindsay would be
You
a
think
hero.
so? I think Hai would be a villain.
No. Hi, hero.
Yeah, I think he's a hero. The viewers really liked Hai.
Jonathan will be on the challenge,
Well,
Natalie.
It's what it.
You know, well, I don't know if the two of you
The viewers
I don't
like-
know if the two of you ladies know, but they are doing the CBS challenge. So it is the challenge with Big Brother, Survivor, Love Island, and Amazing Race players. And the first season's about to drop. It basically has all of the cookout on it. I know the whole cast. Like,
I know.
like, did you see the bootleg?
No, I didn't. I just
Don't
know
read
that. I won't.
But season 2, 100% Jonathan will be on that. No question.
Yeah. I mean, I always said I'll never watch the challenge. Hello. Hi.
It's like the CBS one. It's all like.
But I think I will just because I'm probably gonna know so many of the people on that
Yeah.
one.
I
Yeah.
would like to watch Jonathan again.
Yeah. Jonathan's gonna be on TV. They're gonna put Jonathan on something.
I'd like to see his OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I
Does he
wasn't
have
into
one?
him like that.
Oh, but apparently the boot list is tragic. Oh no.
It is. It's really tragic.
We're not gonna talk about it then. Then I won't watch because I can't handle another like Big Brothers All Stars 2 situation.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I can't put myself through that like emotional damage again. I'm emotionally damaged enough. So no. But yeah, who would you want to see back for hero and villain?
I think I would most want to see play again Jonathan and Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they'd shoehorn Jonathan into a hero tribe. They'd do
He's
that.
gonna be like the next Malcolm or Joe. He's
Yeah.
Ozzy. He's gonna be like the new Ozzy. He'll be back on.
They're
like,
gonna try and make him that for sure.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's the most likely to come back in my opinion.
Jonathan should be the next Bachelor.
I'd be here for it. He's.
I mean, they
handsome.
did that. They did that with Australia. They had Lockie from Survivor Australia season 3.
Weird.
It might not be season 3, but from Survivor Australia, they had Lockie be the Australian Bachelor.
If you're not watching Survivor Australia, then you're not doing drag.
Also,
true.
speaking of Bachelor, Bachelorette starts in like what, 2 weeks? And we'll be covering it.
We'll be
so-
covering the Bachelorette, the
Yeah.
double Bachelorettes,
Bachelorettes.
Bachelorettes, baby.
It's gonna be a fun summer. Bachelorettes, Big
Mhm.
Brother. It's gonna
Yeah.
be fun, yeah.
Fun somewhere on the couch.
That's
Yeah.
on the ground. We love to see it. I think that my hero and villain that I'd want to bring back would be Jenny as the hero.
Jenny.
Yeah,
She got kicked out so early.
She was the fourth out. Why Jenny?
people fucking loved her. People were
I do love
devastated.
Jenny. Robbed Goddess.
People were devastated when she was gone.
It wasn't just us.
People were rooting for her. She's a hero.
I'm
Fight
still
me.
bitter that Jenny got voted out fourth. I really
Fight
am.
me. She's a hero. She's a hero. She's a hero.
Total hero.
Yeah, bring her back in the tribe. Put her on the tribe. Put her on the fucking tribe.
She
Okay?
can be Wentworth.
And then the villain I'd want to see back would probably be Omar, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Omar, yeah.
Omar.
Omar was really good TV as well.
Yeah, he was.
He was really
Excellent
smart.
television.
It was a great cast. There's no one on this cast that I didn't like. I really liked watching everybody.
I agree. Well, except for Tori. Tori made me want to turn my TV off.
Yeah,
I liked watching
damn
her.
well
I
Jeff will
couldn't.
try.
I don't know why. I just couldn't.
You know
Get
damn well
Jackson.
that Jeff will try and get Jackson back on the show. Yeah, I'd love to see Jackson back.
I
on the show.
don't think he'll be.
I don't think he'll be.
But I don't know.
He
I
didn't leave
think
that lasting of a memory.
no.
Yeah.
But I would love to see Jackson back because
Yeah.
Jackson had a very compelling story.
It can be like the early boot season, which we all hope that happens on Drag Race. I don't know about Survivor.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, it is about that time for us to wrap up. We've kind of done our superlatives a bit just through our conversations, but let's just do our superlatives for fun. I don't think we
They're
have
not in here.
the title cards up, but who would you say was your hot mess express of the season, or what moment? So for our superlatives, it doesn't just have to be a person. It could be like one person in particular, a moment that happened, a whole episode, whatever. What is your hot mess express of the season?
Tori.
Tori's the hot mess express.
Of course, but I loved watching her.
Yeah.
Mine would be when Mike lost his idol.
Yes.
That is my hot mess express. Mike
think-
was a bumbling mess 90% of the time.
Mine is gonna be Roxroy playing his like own game in his own head the entire time. I never knew what he was doing, and people would be like, "Hey, let's vote like this," and he'd be like, "No, this is what I'm gonna do." And he'd like vote for someone random out of the blue, and he would not encourage anyone else to vote his way. He was just like, "The cards will fall where they will fall."
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I'm not making alliances.
Yeah, he was not playing.
I'm not here to make alliances.
It was weird.
Okay, work, Diva.
Yeah.
Who would you say, and I feel like we kind of all have the same answer, but who would you say is our Gorge of the Jungle?
Is that best player?
I was gonna say like most like jungle savvy, but no, I'm just gonna make it best moment. Like you're like
Your favorite player, your favorite moment.
Marianne voting on Omar.
Marianne voting on Omar.
That was gonna be mine too.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
was iconic.
It was like it was
That
so good.
Go Marianne, and
Yeah.
Omar took it really well.
Yeah,
Like he caught on to it. It was very smart.
because I feel like when you're in a moment like that, you're like watching TV like happen to you live in front of your face. So he was probably just like, oh my God, I'm part of like this huge iconic thing.
Right.
So you can't help but be like thrilled about it, even though you're getting kicked out and losing $1 million.
For sure. Or Jasmine Kennedy starring in the Vegas show for a month. That was my moment. But that's
Huh?
I said Jasmine Kennedy starring in the Vegas show, the RuPaul's Vegas
Oh
show.
my God. Jail, straight to jail, canceled.
I love her.
And so who was the most surprising to you, or what moment were you like, what the fuck, I did not see that coming, or like who are you shocked that went so early, like something that you were just like, oh my God, Survivor did this? Like what was the most just like Gigatrondra moment?
Jenny.
Oh, gosh.
Jenny? Yeah.
Yeah.
When they dropped that cast list, we were like, she could win.
Yeah. We were really excited for her. She was like the moment with that cast list. And I'm like, for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to go to the reunion. I'm really sad.
I know. That's also what I don't like at pizza parties, that we don't get to see
I know.
the other
You know, that's what they're
side.
doing moving forward. Jeff Probst said that. They're going to do that now on. That's the
I'm
face.
okay with it. I do like that you get to talk to them right after the game. So they haven't had like too much time to reflect. So you get, I think, a more real, like, this is how I felt about this experience. They haven't like had a chance to massage all their responses.
Yeah.
But the pre-jury's not at the reunion now, and I don't like that.
I know, and I don't like that part either.
I know. And I kind of like
Sydney last season. I wish Sydney would have been there last season at the reunion. She was all the drama last year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I miss the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
No, what my
Ken was not surprised at all during this season. Ken called everything that happened. Ken was like, of course it's happening.
I guess maybe when he lost his idol, that I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this is unreal. This is not real. So maybe that
is a funny moment.
One quick question. What are your thoughts on the preview for next season? Season 43. That cast looks fun.
Yeah, cast looks good.
It looks like it's going to be pretty similar to.
Did you see it?
No, but you told me.
No theme.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like a girl with rainbow dreads.
I love that. Yeah,
with a long beard. There's
that butch girl. I loved her.
There's like a butch girl.
We love to see it.
We love a butch girl.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Period, though. It's so rude that they ask them questions while they're trying to devour the first slice of pizza.
I know.
I'm like, let these people eat pizza. Come on. Like,
to be fair, the type of questions they were getting were like, Omar, what type of animal would you call the final three? Yeah. Like, they weren't hard-hitting questions.
it was a big, I don't know. The pizza party kind of feels like a big waste of time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this did not need to be 3 hours. We did not need to see the pizza party.
Oh, yeah.
That could have been like an online thing that you could watch if you wanted. Yeah, give them 5 minutes for pizza and a pee break. Come on.
Yeah. You
don't need to start pulling out the sign right after you say that Marianne won. And now here comes the
Marianne, you won. All right, let's get right to the reunion.
And then did you see like one person from production like saber a champagne bottle, and it was like no one cared.
Oh yeah, they're like.
I do think Marianne as a parrot is the perfect comparison.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah,
but I think she was more of like an Iago, if anything, from Atlanta, because Iago's really smart.
Well, so are parrots, apparently.
And, like, the whole, like, wasn't it The Return of Jafar, the sequel to Aladdin, is, like, all about Iago? So, like, I'm here for it.
But he wants their face full of cheese on national TV. I mean, if I ever get on TV, I really hope it's just me.
I hope there's cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it involves cheese somewhere. So I guess
what is that fetish that people do on video where they just eat food?
I don't think it's necessarily a fetish. I think that it's like an ASMR thing where they
ASMR thing, yeah. They should just eat cheese.
It has like some insane name though. It's like
I don't want to know.
I feel like I know what it is, but I'm afraid if I say it and it's something like gross and disgusting that our video is going to get demonetized. So
we don't need to be canceled.
I'm not
going to say it
if I'm wrong. But I think I know the word.
Oh my God, Jelly Donut said, oh my God, Jenny and Lydia are besties outside the game. We won. Yes, we did it. We did it, Joe.
I love that. That's great. I'm not an Amazing Race watcher, but Ken likes Amazing Race.
I just watched my first season in like 12 years though, so
they were saying that Claire and Derek X are going to be on Amazing Race together.
Yeah, I think they'll do a good job. They'll be fun. People from Big
they're
Brother.
very smart.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all, it's that time for us to plug ourselves. If you are not following the Couch Potato Queens, give us a subscribe, a like, all those beeps and boops that the buttons do on YouTube. Here on Couch Potato Queens on YouTube, or you can follow us on Instagram at Couch Potato Queens, or on Twitter at Couch Potato Queens, spelled QWNZ.
Baby.
And remember to outwit,
outlast,
and out gay Henny.